How about those Chiefs? That's what Big Red gonna say after the game.
We don't have time for this.
That's what we do, baby. Hey. All right.
We're back.
Yeah, man.
You know, the Chiefs just won, Congratulations. On to the AFC Championship.
Holla at me. On to the next one. We here. I've been getting shit all week about my Chiefs. But you know what?
What's up?
Get the dub anyway. We don't care about all that hate. We want all that smoke. Come give it to us.
One thing I know for sure, two things for certain. Y'all, the refs are always going to make sure y'all win that game.
All right, we're not doing this. Listen.
Every single time.
We're not doing this. Let's get the pod started. I'm not
Come
doing
on,
this.
man.
Welcome back, people. Thank you for tuning in with us.
We're back.
Yeah, welcome to the Plugged In Podcast. We're talking all things sports, culture, and lifestyle. And this is our outlet. Yes, I am your host, Sierra.
And I'm your other host, Cam B. And we're going to go ahead and get started,
Let's get to the shits.
Hey, let's get to it. Hey, it's time for the plug. This is where we tap into the latest and greatest within the Queen City. Just keep you abreast with all the events and different resources that's happening within the city. For those who are not in the city, you already know I give you the whole spiel deal every week, man. Still tune in, man, but it's still some good stuff that's going on in the city.
Yeah, just fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, fast forward. Just a tad. Yeah. But, man, Queen Fest is here. The Charlotte Restaurant Week. And, we're going to make sure, it started last Friday. It's running through the 26th of this January as well. We're going to make sure we tap in and put in a link within our page. So be aware. Just look on our page, Plugged In Podcast. We're going to have the link also in the description just for the Queen Fest festivities that's going on there. It's a whole bunch of restaurants taking part. I love a good sushi spot. Usually Pisces down in Midtown. That's my place to go. They got unlimited sushi, like buffet. I
love good sushi too, but I got a spot that I like to go to.
Talk to me.
I can't tell you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what they call it, gatekeeping. I'm gatekeeping now. Me and my boo.
Respect.
That's where we go.
I'm gonna check.
We like to be.
I'm gonna check
in our space.
I feel that.
So maybe offline.
I will say a spot that we don't go to often, but they have really good sushi. So I know we're gonna get back. Oku has really good sushi.
I've heard that.
And on Monday, Wednesdays at 5:00, they have off sushi. So that's something to think about.
I love a deal.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, pop out for, if you're in the Queen City, man, pop out for the Charlotte Restaurant Week. Yeah. Also, we talked about it last week. Well, no, we didn't talk about this last week. Yeah. It's MLK popping up on Monday, man. We have the All My Friends Are Fly.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the Snug Harbor. I have not been to All My Friends Are Fly party yet, but they had one back in like the fall, like end of the summer, fall, something like that. And a lot of my friends went. I was supposed to go, but I didn't end up going. But a lot of my friends went, and they was FaceTiming me there, like having a time.
Like, what are the? Is it like a day? Like, well, it's not a day party. Clearly, it's from 8 to 12. But
right, yeah. Well, this one's more of a this one's more of a nighttime deal. But I think that one was like later evening into the night. But it's just a good vibe. DJ, fire, a lot of black people, of course. It's a vibe. So, like I said, I haven't been, but I've heard great things about it. So, yeah, for people going, I got to work early as I'll get out on Tuesday, so I won't be there. But y'all have a good time with that one because I heard they get busy over there.
Where's Snug Harbor? Do you know exactly where that's at? Is that like a bar or what is that? No.
But I should plug it.
We'll figure it out. We're going to get all the resources for you. But, man, pop out. If you ain't got anything going on, man, pop out for that. Mm-hmm. All My Friends Are Fly party at Snug Harbor. Next, we talked about it last week. DaBaby is having a concert at Spectrum Center with his friends. 50 Cent, Sexy Red. It's sexy. Caramel Skin. My fault. All right, Boosie.
Boosie Bad again.
Yeah, Moneybag Yo. They're going, and then many more are going to be there. That's going to be January 22nd. So pop out if you want to, vibe out with DaBaby and his friends. Another thing that's happening that same week actually is Better Luck Tomorrow.
Their first event of the year, open house.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Listen, I've been to a couple of Better Luck Tomorrow parties.
Okay.
Now, they go crazy. They are a good time for shit show.
When you sent me the video, I was like, oh.
It's a vibe there.
This is something I ain't seen in a long time.
It's funny. I just had a conversation with somebody the other day, and he was like, man, people don't dance in clubs anymore.
They don't.
But when you go to a Better Luck Tomorrow party, niggas is they dancing.
Hey,
They dancing. They get busy.
I looked at that video. It was ass shaking, booty.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I go to one of their events, it is a whole time. It's a vibe. They go crazy.
I may not pop out for the Shook Harbor, but I may pop out for that.
Better Luck Tomorrow part. Yeah, they get down.
I'm gonna try to get you out of the house too. I know you just bought you a PlayStation, you know.
Yeah, I'm in the house.
We're gonna get her outside for that party right there. So, man, if you're in the city, man, go ahead and pop out for that party. We're gonna post that on our link. Yeah. Not link, but we're gonna post that on our page as well in our story. So, be in tune with that as well. Also, on the 27th, there's a lot going on. That
we've been telling y'all about this stuff.
Yeah,
Hornets
and Lakers. Mm-hmm. You know, still prayers out to everything that's going on in LA.
Yep.
I know I know you done heard it's like a whole bunch of like real estate vultures going out there, scaring and like surveying the land out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, when are y'all gonna learn to be decent people?
Yeah, just be down for the people.
Be down for the people. Speaking about being down for the people, of course, it's our inauguration day on Monday. So, you know, but also with it being inauguration day, it is also MLK Day, first and foremost. So if you have anything going on as far as community service, please pop out, do something for your city. We're going to try to do something. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Maybe go, like, pick up some trash around the like neighborhood.
You and your line brothers?
No, my line brothers live, like, all over the world.
Well, I know that. But
you're talking about frat brothers. Yeah. There's always stuff going on at the frat house. Yeah, so right. I might pop out with them. But, man, go ahead and get your community service in, man. I know, like, when we was at Clemson, we used to always have a day of service for MLK Day, which we should probably do community service, like, regularly. It shouldn't just be for MLK Day. But, yeah, man. But, man, that's a little quick rundown of the plug, you know.
And just make sure, like we mentioned earlier, y'all go follow us on Instagram. We post these things on there so you guys can stay plugged in for the weekend and know what's going on. And I do want to really quick, before we get into the outlet, we did go to Gathering Groove last week, which is something that we have been talking about. We went there Sunday, want to shout them out. That event was phenomenal. It was very small, intimate. You had to get tickets to go, and they sold out. And it was a great time. The DJs and their sets were dope. People were in there dancing too. Before you got there, they had like a whole little dance section going on. Yeah, they was going crazy. Yeah, they had a little circle going. They was getting busy.
Dang, I missed that.
Yeah. So they posted a recap video today, or maybe it was last night. Either this morning or last night, something like that. Yeah. And it was a really dope event. Good spot. Good vibes, good people. It was very chill in there. And looking forward.
On our story, right?
Yeah, it was on our story. Looking forward to another event put on by them coming soon.
Yeah, man, but I really had a good time. You know, I was asking, like, talking to the manager, trying to see, why were the edibles so much? $30 for some Rice Krispies?
You know, economy these days, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's inflation. It's like that, man.
It must have been some good Rice Krispies. But man, let's go ahead and segue. Let's go ahead and unplug and flow right into the outlet. You know what I'm saying? This is where we discuss the views, feelings, and thoughts that are happening within our society, especially as young professionals, people dealing with issues as it relates to mental health, relationships, and also past traumas that affect us day to day. I really think it's really important that we deal with our traumas. You know, I've been going to therapy, but let's not talk about that now. We'll talk about it another day. But, you know, we've been watching Insecure, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this over to my assist. The point guard.
You tell this boy did not play basketball. All right. Yeah, so we've been watching Insecure, and of course we've been enjoying that. So the latest episodes that we watched, we are at a point where Molly is, what they call it, spinning the block.
Spinning the block.
And now she thinks, all right, let me give Jared another chance. Because she was going on dates with these other guys, and it just wasn't vibing, and they kind of, you know, ghosted her anyway. So, you know, I read something today, too, this tweet that was like, after watching the Insecure, over and over again, I still can't fathom how Molly thought she was the prize. I agree with that. Because she was a lot.
She was a lot, but, I mean, as far as, professionally, she was a good catch.
Yeah, but, all the other things, my gosh. But anyway...
She moved too fast.
So she was splitting the block with Jared, and so they're hanging out again, and they're talking about things that they've done in their past, and just, you know, Molly was like a troubled child, you know, trying to just always get into some stuff, and she also mentioned how at one point that she had messed around with a girl before in college, just kissed her or whatever, nothing too crazy. And Jared was like, oh yeah, I had a similar experience. And she was like, what do you mean? And she was like, right. And he was like I messed around with a guy. She was like, mess around how? And he was like, we were at a party having a good time, went back to his place and we hung out. We had a time. She was like, what? No, but like, what do you mean? So, yeah, you know what he meant, but she was just very shook by the, his response. And so we want to talk about, sexual double standards, because I feel like a lot of times women, and I can really only speak for black women because I really only had this conversation with them mostly, but they have an issue with if a man has messed with a man, at some capacity.
Yeah.
It just is very frowned upon in our community,
okay.
right? But if they mess with a girl, it's like whatever. Because like Molly kissing a girl, it was like, it's supposed to be just cool.
It's sexy.
It's sexy.
Cool.
It looks like this, this or that. And so I think that's interesting, But also what's interesting is the only time dudes have a problem with it is if a girl actually takes this girl seriously. You know what I mean? Like, let's say a girl was dating this guy for a while, whatever, and then she goes off and like, no, I'm not dealing with you no more. I'm about to go date this girl. Right. Then it's like, oh my God, she's dating that girl? Like, what? Am I not masculine enough?
Have you ever taken like somebody, like a man's girl before? Yeah.
Kinda.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want to say yes for sure, but I mean, yeah, kinda.
How did it, like, did
I mean, they were broken up. She had never dated a girl before. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the guy, did you ever meet the guy? Like,
no.
Okay.
No.
You don't know how you feel like about her dating like.
I know a little bit of how he feels.
How does he feel?
Like, confused and just like, how is
like,
this even a thing? And like, how did you get to this point?
Yeah.
And like, is this like really a serious thing? You know what I mean? But it's like, if this has been going on this long, then my guy, it's serious.
It's serious.
You
yeah,
feel
very
me?
serious.
But I think it's a hard thing for dudes to fathom. Like, it's a threat to their ego almost.
I can see that.
A shot to their ego.
Let's slow walk this train, this dog real quick.
Okay.
So like the first thing you said was like it's taboo within like men to like for men to deal with other men, but also be in like heterosexual relationships. Mm-hmm. How do you feel? Do you think it's taboo for a man to be with another man, but also be with another woman?
Like a throuple?
Yeah. Do you?
Or not a throuple, but like
a bisexual man, like an openly bisexual man. Do you feel like that's taboo in your like day to day, like your perspective?
I mean, I think it's a little weird.
Why do you think it's weird?
I don't know. I'm like, do I think that because that's just like what I've always heard people
it's like
say?
Nurture over nurture. Almost.
Yeah, but I just think it's like you're gonna like one more than the other.
Okay.
Like, obviously you like the person for the person, but I think in certain parts of that experience, you probably like one thing more than the other. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's the sexual part or whatever, because I feel like you get different things from different sexes.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think, I can't really say because I don't date men, but I feel like if I did, at one point in life, I did date guys. Okay? And, so...
I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here smiling and nodding.
Right. So at one point I did. So at that, if that was still the case, I probably would feel a way. I don't know if I would go as hard as like Molly, but I would have to give it a lot of thought as to how I want to move forward, because that is not a thought that's leaving my mind.
Yeah.
Because even now, like, all right, dating a girl that's never dated girls before, that's only dated guys, right?
Yeah.
That is a lot to deal with in my position too.
How so?
Because you're like, do she want to get back with guys or whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just different interactions or whatever, and you're still gonna have, it don't matter if they're bi or not, like, dudes gonna try to holler at girls regardless, but like,
that's it. Yeah.
it just makes it feel a little bit different when that's all she's known before, though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So then it's like a shot to my ego at first. Like, I had to kind of work through that a little bit because I had never dated a girl that was bi.
You know, it's
and
almost,
I guess she's still trying to figure out if she was bi at the time.
Not to like go off a tangent, but it's almost like a guy dating like a really good girl that hasn't been in a relationship for the first time. She doesn't know what it takes to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
So there's like different pieces that she's kind of like learning as she go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's almost like what you're saying to me, if I'm like hearing it correctly, is like she doesn't know what she doesn't know, and you're her first like it's like experience of like gay life.
Yeah, and I'm not the best person for that. Just being completely honest.
You're not a good.
Because I'm not a great gay.
You're not a great gay.
I'm not a gay for the people.
Dang, like great gay.
Yeah. Ooh. Good one. Like, I'm really not, though. Everybody knows that about me. Like, if you're cool with me, like, most of my friends are straight.
No, that is true.
You know what I mean? Like, my closest friends are straight. Like, I got one really good friend that's gay. Two. I got two. Yeah. But, like...
You got Brittany.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, both of them named Brittany's, actually.
Dang.
I know. But other than them, all my friends, I should hang out with straight people a lot.
My friends are straight.
Yeah. So, it was difficult for me.
I don't know. That's oof. You know,
so, I mean, how do you feel like if, you know, your girl was like, you know what, I think I want to try girls?
I mean, it's not, I think you'd asked me like 5 years ago, I would have definitely given you like an ignorant answer, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at this point in time in my life, like, it's not up to me, you know what I mean? If that's what she wanted to go with, now, would it be a little bruise to my ego? For sure. Just because, like, that's, like, the person I wanted to do life with at the point in time we were together. And then for, like, her next relationship to be, like, if it was, like, a situation like yours, right, where my ex, like, she had never been with a man or never been with a woman. And then after me, her first, like, relationship is with a woman. It's after me. I would feel away. Yeah. But I would hope that I would want the best for her, you know what I mean?
Right.
Regardless of anything, like, I would want her to be in a healthy relationship. And I think that's the most important part of, like, it all. So, but yeah, I think for sure, like, there is a bit of a bruised ego. I think, like, male ego is, like, a very, like, sensitive thing.
Yeah.
Like, a guy doing something to a woman that we feel like that is ours, you know, like, we have an issue with this. So if another woman come in, if we got a Sierra come in and swooping over and taking over, like, our women, like, we're going to feel away. But I think at the end of the day, like, the what?
You know how I like to go off on, like, a random tangent?
Yeah.
Let me just do that real quick.
Go ahead.
And I want you to get back to what you were saying.
Yeah,
I just thought about this.
I hope I can remember.
my 30th birthday, we were out at Cloud.
Yeah.
And we had a section. And we need to talk about section culture at some point, too.
Man.
I can't say that I'll do that again. But it was a great time. So anyway, we were at Cloud, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, man, what should we put on the board or whatever? Like, you know, it's not getting. I'm like, I don't care. Y'all figure it out, right? Yeah. So my friends are there. They figuring it out. They're like, oh, we got something good. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, what's this going to be? They come out with the sign. You know what the sign said?
What?
Studs, take your bitch. Yo! The whole place went crazy. They read it, and the DJ said the shit. He's like, oh shit, that sign is crazy. Studs, take your bitch. Hey, niggas, y'all better watch out. Studs, take your bitch. That shit was so funny. Oh my gosh. I was rolling. We all, like, because everybody didn't know what the sign was going to be. It was only like 3 of them.
This is sick.
It was hilarious.
Not sick. It's hilarious.
It was hilarious. Because, like,
go ahead. How do you
feel? Look how cute I am. Because, like,
but you're not really a stud, though.
I'm not a stud. I don't consider myself a stud.
You're not really masculine. Like, I feel like a stud is somebody that, like, looks almost as manly as me.
No,
you
not
still have
necessarily.
features.
That's not what they say that
what is a stud?
I don't know the exact.
Like, would Brittany Griner be considered a stud? That's
what they call a bull.
That's a wham right there.
They actually probably shouldn't say that stuff, but that's what they call them.
You can say it because, like, you're a part of the You're part of the culture.
Gays bash gays, apparently.
I'm an ally. But
no, but I don't know. I don't consider myself a stud. Some people talk about, like, stems, and I definitely don't consider myself that.
Yeah.
A femme, none of that. Like, I am just Sierra. I'm just when I tell people, I'm not a lesbian either. I'm just a girl that happens to like girls.
You're one that don't want to be defined by labels.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
Man, fuck them labels.
Right. But go ahead. I just had to tell you that.
God dang, what was
I got a picture of it and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I gotta see it. We might post it
on the whole video when they came out.
We might post it on the
That joke went crazy.
That's gonna be hilarious. But I think that, like, the male ego is always going to be bruised when, like, a woman that we were dating started going to the other side. But, you know, it's like a thing where, because we kind of talked about this kind of a bit too, where, like, women, it's okay for women to, like, kiss other girls, like, women to kiss other women, like, men, it's a little taboo. I think that I think this is the man's fault, though. Mm-hmm. Only because I think that we have over-sexualized our women to think that we get off, like, because from what
I
I
don't
hear,
think that's why women do it anymore though, because y'all get off of thinking like, ooh, a girl on girl. I don't think they get off on that.
I don't think that's the only reason. I don't think but I do think that there has been an over sexualization of women, and that even goes back to like ancient Rome. I'm not gonna give you a whole history lesson. I will take it there. But like even then, like when you watch like those like shows like Spartacus and like a lot of other like you listen to like history like lessons and stuff like that, like they were very much like girl on girl, male on male. Like it was a very over sexualized culture. I see a lot of that in like American culture where we over sexualize men, black men for sure, and black women for sure. But you know, at the end of the day, I do think that, man, love who you want to love, man. I don't care. Now, will my feelings be hurt? I think I would be more hurt, not that, like, a woman took my girl. I would be more hurt at the fact that she found someone else to, like, care for. You know? I
think they should be looked at it more like that, because she was never yours.
She was never mine.
Nobody, we don't own anybody. Nobody's really ours. At the end of the day, we all belong to God. Amen.
Amen. But, I understand, amen. But, no, I think that, like, you don't own that person. Like, you're not. Somebody told me this like a while ago. I was going through a little hard time. I was like, you know, you're not really in a relationship isn't like bound until you have a ring on your finger. So it's very much that like.
Well, hold on a minute. Now, we talking about commitment or what? See, that could be another conversation.
That could be another conversation.
We won't go there. I won't ask that question.
But I do think that.
I got another question for you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, let's flip it a little bit. What if she had dated girls before you? Like, how would you feel?
Man, I have this thought on my mind, man. It's already like a problem dating like beautiful women and it's always like guys like coming to talk to them. I don't want to have to get her. I don't want to have to get it from both sides. I don't want to have to worry about women and men. If I got to worry about both, look, like my time is like precious. I'm an overthinker. That's one less thing I want to think about.
I will say now, dating by women isn't for the weak.
No.
I've heard multiple people say that. Like, when I was first getting into it, everybody that I don't talk to a lot of people about stuff I got going on, but like the few people that I did talk to about it, everybody said, hey, you gotta be careful with it. It ain't for the weak, you better come on with it.
Go ahead.
No, it's because what you're saying though, because one, they get it from both sides, but also like just being for real, and this girl got flamed on TikTok because of this. Somebody was telling me this. Bi women look better. They're just lesbians a lot of times.
Bi women just have confidence because they know they're going to get chose regardless. Like, girl, I don't need you. I got this nigga right here. I got this guy right here that want me. Oh, you don't want me? Guy. We're not saying nigga. Guy. I got this girl over here that's like, that's all on my body. Right. So it's like, man, I ain't got time for that. Look, if you like men, I'm in. Like, that's me. If you like men and women, it's cool. We can be friends. Like, I can give you advice. Like, maybe, like, if I'm single and we have, like, a physical attraction, maybe we could go there, but that's it. But I'm not going to say I'm an insecure man, but I'm very conscious of, like, my surroundings and different environments that I'm in with men and women. And I will fight both. I don't care. Especially if you come off as a stud, I will whoop your ass.
Yeah. I've actually been around you when something like that has happened.
Yeah, slap my girl ass. I said, hey, because you know the first thing I thought about.
But they didn't know that was your girl. They could have paid more attention.
But it's very much a situation of like, because I told her, I was like, yo, like, you like what I like. She's like, what's wrong? I said, you like what I like. Yeah. But you know, you were very calm in that situation too. You might be the calmest, most cool, calm, collected person I know.
That's how I am all the time.
Always. I'm always.
It's only certain things that like will turn me up.
I will take it there.
But it's funny though, like you're talking about that situation a couple weeks ago. We were out, and I just felt like this dude was applying mad pressure, and it's like too much pressure.
Was I there?
No.
Oh,
no, Omar and Jackie were there. Yeah, Omar was like, Omar's probably so annoyed me, but like, and Jackie too probably. But,
yeah. Oh my god.
But I felt like he was applying mad pressure. I'm like, bro, she already told you like. Together, like
no means no.
Yeah,
like,
but I felt like he was like following her around, and she had like she didn't even like have a clue what was going on. I'm like, bro, do this in your space.
She
like
has
this.
a level of oblivious to her. Like it's like very much like.
Nah, man. I don't know.
Let me tell you. So you remember that time we went out after we shot the pod that we didn't record because press record.
Yeah.
Who was over there? Marquis, Charlotte.
Yeah,
but
good spot.
it's a great spot.
Aunties and uncles.
Yeah. get a nice little drink.
Or even our age, if you try to go somewhere real cheap with a good vibe.
No, we in the 30s, so if you want to vibe out there. But the guy I brought with me just to like hang out with us,
I heard about this.
he was on y'all body, like both of y'all. I was like, yo,
which is crazy.
You're
right. We're a very great aesthetic looking couple. I would say.
I agree. I agree. But like he was very much like he was like I don't care. I'll take both of them. I'm like, bro, chill.
But you know what? People have said that to us, and it's so weird. Like we were at the Hornets game when they played OKC. I believe this girl said she was like, "Oh my gosh, like y'all look so great together. Y'all this." And I'm like,
Sierra, I ain't even gonna lie. Like we could block this out, but you got a little dunk on you.
All right.
That girl,
told me that too.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
She told me that too. But I'm just like, but still though, I don't like.
It's
like
squats.
It's. I mean, I work out a lot, but anyway, it's the fact of like it's flattering, sure, and like of course you want somebody that like people find attractive, whatever, because you don't want to be walking around with no booger. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like chill, bro. You see what's going on here,
and that's the thing. I think
don't make me look crazy.
And that's another thing I've noticed too. Guys are very much never taught no means no.
Yeah, they don't care.
We don't care. I say we because I've been in positions where like I very much have like I hate it. I hate when I say it now. I would never say it again. Like you're no, like you said no, but you still wanted it. Like I remember like talking to a guy. He was just like, yeah, like it happened, but like his like our excuses are very much like she wasn't giving off any vibes that like would say like no. You know what I mean? Where it's like we don't take we see what we want to see is essentially.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead.
But I do, and I think with that though, to piggyback off of what you're saying,
yeah.
I think girls don't flat out just tell y'all no because they're scared to, because they don't know how dudes are gonna react.
Yes.
So it's like, but you gotta still find like good ways to set boundaries, and I think that's what they struggle with on how to really set boundaries because they don't want to just be like no nigga because dudes will just act crazy these days. But find a balance.
There has to be a balance, but it also has to be for one. My daughter's taking self-defense classes. Like jiu-jitsu is a must for my.
I just started boxing after all.
Boxing, I'm doing. I would do like I want my daughter to take grappling because like men are much stronger,
right?
Are usually stronger than women. So I want her to understand pressure points, different like grapples that she could get out of different like holds and stuff like that. Smart. So I mean, you could punch somebody, but if they got you in a chokehold, you punch your air at that point.
Right.
So, like that's a thing too, but. I also want to teach my son like things that I didn't know. Like I was taught the like literally like the rule book of toxic masculinity, like how to just like a girl might say no but keep going. Like eventually she might say yes. Like we're taught from a very young age to like don't take no for an answer.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that has to change.
It has to change. I think it is changing. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We still out here doing dumb shit.
Nigga, dudes do not care. Like I said,
no, we don't.
You got some guys that are probably like true gentlemen, but at the end of the day, they don't care. And what's crazy too is like, a girl could tell a guy like, I'm with somebody, I'm doing this, whatever. Yeah. They still gonna try. But the girl, but sometimes girls be like, no, they not gonna try. Like they understand, like we just friends, whatever. But like dudes, like they gotta have a better understanding. Dudes do not care. They still gonna try you regardless. Right, whenever they see some type of, way they can wiggle them little selves in, they gonna do it. They gonna do it.
So I guess
open that door.
So like you being a woman, you understand the fear that the consciousness that women have to have, like when they're in situations with men or in a pressure situation with someone that is trying to talk to them, right? Because we're not going to just say it's all men. I'm sure some women
apply my pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, for a woman that's in a very uncomfortable situation, what would you suggest them do to get out of it or to kind of divert?
With a male?
With a male or female?
Well, if at first you're saying, like, oh, I got a boo, or I got a girlfriend, I got a boyfriend, whatever, and that doesn't work, then, I don't know. I mean, I think you gotta... because you can't just be super rude to them because they don't get hit. But like my thing is like just walk away, go to wherever your friends are, be not with them, right? Or just say like, hey, I don't want to be rude, but like I told you, I got somebody like I'm very happy with where I'm at in that situation. Whatever the case may be, like let them know.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And if they still trying, it's like, bro, be for real. Like, you want to put you on one of my friends or something? You know?
And, you know,
something like that. Just swerve.
And, you know, I think it's a situation, too, where friends need to start helping their friends as well.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing, we're going to have this conversation one day, and I mean, it's going to probably come up over a lot of, like, friends now enable dumb behavior.
Oh, yeah.
Where in which, like, they see their friend, like, in a messed up situation. Yeah, I was about to curse. Yeah. See their friends in a messed up situation, but rather than, like, encouraging them to get out of it, they allow it to happen and just say, oh, well, I'm just watching, like, to make sure everything is okay. Go ahead.
Well, no, I think you got to have, you know, certain friends for certain things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I think, like, I'm blessed for the friends that I have, and y'all being able to hold me accountable and stuff. Yeah. You know? And even when we out, like, I remember, like, a few months ago, me and O were out, and this girl's trying to play out mad pressure. And I didn't even see her. Yeah, legit. Yeah. And she tried to ask Omar, like, hey, what's up with your friend? Like, da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, no, she got a girl now. And the girl said, I don't care. And I was like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like said, yeah. Like, said the record straight. He's just told me about it. So, I'm like, I appreciate people like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I think if I feel like a lot of people now need those friends that when you're like in the wrong, and I know we've had conversations so many times where you're just like, Cam, like, you messed up in this situation. Yeah. But also, like, something else, if the other party is messed up, you're like, nah, like, they're wrong.
Right.
Being very, like, it's not a biased opinion, right? But it's very, yeah. So I think that's very important. But, man, let's get back on this sexual double standard.
Yo, I'm a tangent every time. Bro.
Every single time, the tangent queen gonna take us there. But, man, I know we wanted to, like, I gotta ask you. So, like, of course, like, the one, like, the example that you've been using is about, like, the girl that you were dating that, this is her first time. Mm-hmm. How would you feel if you were in a situation where y'all, like, I guess, like, went y'all separate ways, mm-hmm. and she started dating another guy?
If she went back dating guys, I'd be okay with that. I tell her that. I'm like, if you were to go back with guys, I'd be good with that. What would hurt me is her dating another girl.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know, I told Jack a while back, I was like, bro, if this don't work out and she go date another girl,
you're gonna be sick.
I'll be sick because the stuff that I had to deal with, like, at the beginning of our deal, God, like, they wouldn't have to deal with that because none of it's new now. You know what I mean? They'll get all this stuff, and I'm just like, Jackie, come check on me because I'm be down bad, right? I'm like,
it's almost like that situation of, like, if you date, like, they always say, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you take a girl's virginity, it's not always the first person that gets it, it's the second person. Usually the second guy that she deals with, mm-hmm. usually blows her back out. So I kind of had that. That's kind of how I think about it.
Yeah, probably.
She gonna put that thing on.
All right.
My fault.
Not too much.
All right.
Not too much.
All right. But, man, I know we wanted to call some people. No, let me answer the question. Let me.
No work. Too much work. Like, I already thinking that, but yeah. Thank you.
She about to.
All right.
My fault.
All right.
Sorry. But to answer the question myself, my girl literally was to, like, go out and date another woman right now after we broke up. Hopefully it never happens, but I'm like, damn.
Yeah, she gonna put that thing on too. Yeah. Turn her ass out. I should just flip it on you now.
She gonna hit it with that baby boy, Ving Rhames.
Right.
Nah, hope not. Hopefully she deal with like a prissy girl or something like that.
They can still.
You know, I would feel. Yeah, she probably should. They might be worse, but I don't know. I don't know. If it happened to me, man, I'd be sick. But I would also just block her on everything. Like, I don't have the stomach to, like, see that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All her friends getting blocked. I don't want to see any shared videos, no shared pictures.
We ain't cool.
All that. We ain't cool. Just know, if me and my shorty break up, hey, everybody, we breaking up. Hey, I don't want to see nothing. Just know you ain't blocked. You just I just moved the story. Yeah. I still want that follow now. Yeah, right. I still want that follow. But, man, I know we wanted to call some people, man.
Yeah, let's see. We can get some people on the line here.
Who you gonna call first?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Who you want to call first?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Oh man.
I know you got your friend Jack.
Let's call Jackie first.
But nah, man, I'll tell you right now, everybody get blocked.
Hey.
What's up, Jack?
What's up?
So, hello, Jacqueline. This is Sierra from the Plugged In Podcast. How are you doing today?
Doing great.
So,
hey, Jacqueline.
We got Cam B over here. We got a question for you.
Your friend fake because we still ain't met each other for real.
Yeah.
I know, that's crazy too.
It's insane.
We got to make that happen. But, all right, we got a question for you. So, we are, as you know, rewatching Insecure. And because we were rewatching it, Jackie went and watched the whole Insecure because she had never seen it before.
She's watching it?
She finished it already.
She's my type of white.
Exactly. So, anyway, we're talking about when Molly found out that Jared had messed with a guy before, like had sex with a guy before. Remember that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we wanted to ask you, how would you feel if you were dating a guy and you found out that he had messed around with a guy before? Like, would that change your opinion of him? Would you still be cool with it? Like, how would you think, or do you consider him a bi man at that point? Like, what do you think?
Number one, I wouldn't really care that much.
Because she go on vibes, remember?
She go for vibes.
Yeah.
Show.
But didn't she ask him, like, oh, does this, like, make you gay? Like, are you into men? And he said no.
Right.
So I think she should have, like, took him for his word. And, like, I think he even said it, that, like, girls get to, like, mess around and, like, experiment all the time.
Mm-hmm. And
no one, like, says anything, but, like, that's all it was to him.
Yeah. Yeah, we brought that up, too. Yeah, but we thought it was just interesting how she was so like, oh, no, I can't even mess with this dude. I can't even look at him the same. Because I feel like, for me, like, when I was dating guys, right, if they would have told me that, I probably would have had the same thought. Like, ooh, I got to think about this a little differently. Like, I'm not going to see him the same.
Yeah, I think if that's her preference, if she is, like, turned off by that, knowing that, like, that has happened, fine. But, I feel like he was super clear. Like, it was a one-time thing. I'm not attracted to men, so what's the problem?
So what if he was bisexual? Would you date a bisexual man?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, Jack don't care at all.
Jack don't care. She with the shit. She with the vibes.
She knew this calling me.
Oh, what she said?
She said, I knew this calling her.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I mean, we know literally everything about each other.
Okay. Oh, that's different.
But that's like a whole other thing. Like, I guess if he was, like, that is a whole other thing Molly would have had to, like, come to terms with. But she couldn't even come to terms with the fact that, like, he was straight but had messed around.
Right. But I feel like if you messed around with a guy, like, you're still, like, bi at that point. You're not straight anymore.
I mean, I don't know. Because there's girls who have messed with girls who are straight.
Right? I guess it's subjective.
But I will say, like, society doesn't really let men do that. Like, if...
At all,
yeah.
If mess with a man, like, they're gay, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it should be like that.
Yeah, well, we know that you're very much open-minded.
You know what I always say? Everybody's a little bi.
Right. Cam and I were talking about that before we got on, actually. Like, everybody got a little gay in them.
Everybody got a little gay to them.
Yeah. They also got a little tism in them, too. They got a little tism in them. They're a little gay.
What's tism?
The autism.
Oh, Lord. I've never heard that before.
A little touch of the tism and then a little bit of gay. A little touch of the gay.
Tism.
Well, Jackie, we appreciate you hopping on with us today.
Oh, yeah.
And
Anytime.
yeah. We'll talk to you when we talk to you.
All right, y'all have fun.
All right,
man.
You already knew she was going to be fluid.
Yeah, but I knew she would have a great perspective, so
okay.
I wanted to.
We did. We just talked to a female, so we might as well go ahead and hit up Juwan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's get Juwan's opinion here. I'll let you lead this one right here.
I got you. Nah, I'm going to use this.
Okay. Good.
Man, you better pick up the phone.
Right.
Hey, what's good, bro? This Cam.
What's going on, Honcho?
Hey, bro, just chilling, bro. I got a question, man. We on the pod right now on the Plug That Podcast, man. What you got going on?
Eating right now is good.
Hey, bro, so we was talking about the double standards in, like, as far as just like men and women, right? As far as like homosexuality, woody woo, you know what I'm talking about. So the question is that I want to ask you, bro, is if you were dating a girl, right?
Yeah.
And she told you that she had like relations with another woman and like was in like she was bisexual, would you be able to like date a woman that's bisexual?
Can I date both of them?
Bro,
Nick, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Like,
That's what dudes be saying. Can I date both of them?
Bro, answer the question. Would you be okay with your girl being bisexual?
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. So you wouldn't have an issue with the fact. So like me, bro, I don't want to have to compete with men and women. You feel me?
But like, I feel if I take care of what I can take care of my end, like the thing with girl on girl, like there's only so much you can do. Like I feel like that don't clash with this. Like women are very emotional, so like unless one is very more masculine.
Yeah. Hey, so you know we got Sierra over here. She looking crazy like.
I'm like, what you mean? There's only so much you can do.
She trying to show something. What's up?
I'm weak.
Hey, she said she got demonstrations.
All right, nah, I ain't doing no demonstration. But I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Some things can go down.
She said she could do.
It may not be the exact same.
She said she could do just as much as we can do.
It may not be the exact same, but it can be damn near close.
Who knows the woman anatomy better than another woman? Say what?
It can be replicated with a fake, you know what?
Yeah.
We on the podcast.
Yeah.
We on the podcast, but we can bleep
close.
it out if need be. Just make sure you don't say nigga and curse a lot.
You just said.
My fault. I just said nigga again. Nah, but bro, like our biggest thing, like, so we just talked to one of her friends, right, Jacqueline, and she's very much like, I don't care if he's like gay, bisexual, if he had one encounter to 100 encounters. If I want him, I want him. She didn't say 100.
That's the same thing, but every girl ain't gonna say that though. Like,
right.
If a dude has relations with a dude, he's stamped gay for the rest of his life.
I just said that too. If he had a relationship with a dude, he is gay the rest of his life to me.
If a guy has one.
If you get poked, bro, it's a wrap.
So if a man get poked, he gone. He out of here.
He gay.
Yeah.
Y'all are so close-minded. Where Jacqueline at? We need Jackie back on the call, bro. I feel like if you have one, like if you eat pickles one time, does that mean and you don't like pickles?
It don't matter how you cut, slice it, or dice it.
Damn. Hey, just know if you got poked one time, you're gay. What about if you had oral sex?
You're gay.
It's still a guy.
For real?
Yeah, it's a guy that went down with you. Yes.
Well, you gay.
Tell him, Juwan.
That's crazy.
If you thought about it, then you're probably gay.
Bro, you're sick.
All right, we gotta get.
Bro, we gotta go, bro. You
All right,
gonna be this Hey, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, we gonna call you again. This is funny as fuck.
All right, bro.
All right, Juwan.
All right, that may have been the realest. Like, so you agree that a man get poked one time, he gay for the rest of his life?
Yeah, for sure. I really think so. Ain't no getting around it.
I'm trying to make sure I keep my job. I ain't trying to say nothing, and people try to find me on LinkedIn. So, hey, that's what my co-host say, and she's gay. So, she's not gay. She's Sierra. So,
there we go.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm here for you, man. We done stayed on this topic a little.
We did for a little minute.
Yeah, let's go ahead. All right, we're gonna unplug from the outlet for sure. We're taking that cord out of here. But we're going to step right into Off the Grid, man. Let's break away. Let's talk about some of these sports that's going on. Right now, as you can see, I don't know if you're looking up there in these little picture frames right here, man. We got the playoff games going on right now. You see the Chiefs have won a game. They're going on to the AFC Championship.
How about them? Come on, that's what we do.
Man, I'm always going to be an Andy Reid supporter, man.
Be great.
I would say I support black quarterbacks, but I don't know if that guy's black for real.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Go Chiefs, man.
Yeah. Respect, though. Respect. But now right now, man, we got the Detroit Commanders a game on.
Who you got in this one?
I'm going with the Commanders, man. I gotta go with the black quarterback.
I love Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
As well. But I'm gonna go Detroit. I want to see Detroit do well. I like St. Brown. Mm-hmm. I like the running backs, the combination of David Montgomery and
for sure.
What's my other guy?
Jamar Gibbs.
Yes, Gibbs. Mm-hmm. All them boys. And the DC for the Lions. I've just heard some recent interviews of his. I'm a fan.
Aaron Glenn?
Yeah.
Bro played corner. I think he played DB for like the Cowboys for a very long time ago. Yeah. Bro is solid. Yeah. And he has him and Dan Campbell are really good coaches.
They are.
They have really good coaching staff.
I hope he gets a head coaching job in his offseason.
He should.
But I'm excited for him. He got a black queen, and he doing his thing. So, yeah, I hope they take
And people don't know, we're gonna jump off quickly. I'm going to say this real quick. Their general manager is black. Went to A&T, HBCU grad. So, respect.
Love that.
But, man, we're gonna watch this game. Hopefully, whoever wins, man, it's going to be a win-win. But
right.
Tomorrow, we definitely got the Rams-Eagles. You know, I got the colors on. You feel me? The colors on. She got the colors on, too. She just didn't know it. They're a little faded. Broke ass.
First of all, it came like this.
Oh, it did?
Asshole.
Broke ass.
Asshole.
Over here getting distressed. You know, distress is in. Distress faded. I like faded clothes.
Nah, don't even try to compliment it now.
I got like a Larry June hoodie. All right.
All right, whatever. All right. Anyway, who you got in that one? Oh, you said Eagles, of course.
Of course I got the Eagles.
Hey, you can't count out Sean McVay.
Man, Sean McVay. And they playing in the cold. Them boys play in a dome out in L.A. where it's hot.
Gonna be different.
They dealing with wildfires. We about to submerge all that fire with this ass whoop. We about to get them.
All right.
Thoughts and prayers, though. Thoughts and prayers.
Jesus.
What's
then
next?
the game of the night, though.
No, for sure.
Bills and Ravens. Who you got it now?
I'm going with MV3 and the Ravens.
I want to go for Lamar Jackson, too. So, absolutely, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens because I can't stand the Bills. Can't stand Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And I want to see what Lamar and Derrick Henry going to do.
No, for sure. I think they tried to they really tried to hand Josh Allen. I mean, he did a lot with less this year. They really tried to give him the MVP.
Yeah.
But, man, what this guy in Baltimore is doing right now, it's unheard of.
Man.
It's unreal, unheard of. Has never been done. He's an all-time leading rushing quarterback in life.
Right.
And he's only in his 6th season in the NFL.
He got so much more to go.
Yeah, so much more to go. So, man,
shout out to that black man.
I'm going for the Ravens. So, man, we're going to hop on over to the women's college basketball. Let's talk.
Wait. Before we do that, let's stay on football for a minute because we got the national championship coming on Monday.
Oh, I forgot all about it.
On MLK Day. We got our first black head coach playing in the game, or not playing in the game, but coaching the game, Marcus Freeman. So you know who I'm rolling with? Notre Dame.
I'm going Notre Dame too, the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's looking really well, really good.
They look unstoppable.
They really do. But I'm hoping
I'm going with my
Notre
heart.
Dame is going to do what they need to do.
I'm going with my heart on this one, Notre Dame.
Same.
Oh man, and the wide receiver, the freshman wide receiver for Ohio State, he's talking a whole lot of cold hard shit, saying that what did he say?
Nobody guard him.
He said nobody could guard him. He said, man, I hope they don't run man on man because nobody's going to be able to guard me. And, Notre Dame corners came out and said, look, man, we've been playing man all season. We're not going to stop. So,
let's go.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I like it. I like a little trash talk. I think it's healthy for the young kids. The
I think so, too. I think it's really important. You got to have, trash talking sports. Absolutely. And that's why I hope that, in women's basketball.
They're already doing that.
Okay.
They've been doing that. They need to stop calling technicals on it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they doing it. They
allow them to talk.
So speaking of that, let's talk about Unrivaled. Because Unrivaled started this weekend. It's been phenomenal. You didn't even watch it.
I did.
So how you gonna say it's snooze and you didn't watch it? Everybody else in America has watched it. They sold out every game this weekend. Nah, it's everybody been talking about it on Twitter, Instagram, you name it. I ain't letting you get that off.
I seen Skylar Diggins hit a game winner though.
Well, yeah, everybody going. I mean, what's cool about it is every single game there's gonna be a game winning bucket, just because of how it's designed. Because they play 3 quarters, all right. They still got a shot clock, all those things, and at the end of the 3rd quarter, whatever team has the winning score, they go plus 11 from that. So let's say it's 52-51. Okay. They go plus 11 from 52, and then that's the target score. So whoever gets to that target score first wins the game. So there's always going to be a game winner.
Okay.
So it's so exciting every game.
Okay.
You know, unless there's a blowout. And there was one blowout today, but the other games have been super close going down to the last possession. So it's been dope, man. You can tell the conditioning got to get a little bit better. You know, it's tough 3-on-3 full court like that.
And they probably haven't
It's
played
fast.
like real basketball in a while.
Exactly,
so.
yeah, because their season ended in, September, October,
Right.
whatever. But yeah, so it's been dope, man. The viewership has been great.
Yeah.
They getting paid well.
Mhm.
They've had a lot of good people in attendance. The commentary's been great. The coverage behind it has been great.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. Somebody texted me yesterday. A dude texted me yesterday. Actually, we were talking about when guys, how you say guys back in the day. It was actually my ex-boyfriend. He texted me.
He's their guys?
No.
You
It's about when I used to date
I'm
guys.
about to say, y'all was in
No,
it
no.
for real.
It was actually my ex-boyfriend. He texted me.
Yeah.
We still cool up with my peoples. He was like, man, Unrivaled is fire. Like, what you think about it? And was just raving about how good it is. So don't say snooze. Just watch it.
We're going to watch it.
Watch it. Everybody tuned in.
I'm going to say, I'm going to watch it. I'm just really looking forward to, like, the expansion of Unrivaled. Just because, regardless of, like, it's in Miami right now. It's 800 seats. Of course, the first...
900.
It's not 100 seats. But, like, I'm really looking forward to the fact of, like, them expanding into, like, going into the other markets outside of just Miami. Of course, like, the big wigs are the only ones that... I looked at the tickets, man. Some of those tickets were, like, $2,000. The lowest was, like, $500. I'm not paying $500. But I will say that eventually...
Somebody paying it.
Yeah, somebody's got to pay it. Somebody's going to pay it.
They are.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, these most of these, like, the weeks were, like, sold out.
Right.
I looked at most of the majority of the tickets, they're sold out.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to, like, when they move out into, like, Charlotte, because when they come to Charlotte, that would be really nice to be able to go see a game.
If they were to
like,
come here.
If they come, like, Atlanta, even Atlanta.
Right.
Taking a trip to Atlanta to go see that, it would be really nice. So, hopefully they're able to move it outside of just, like, Miami. They're able to kind of expose us, almost like the Big Three.
They just take it to a different city.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Yeah, I think it would be. But, because, like, my next question on there was going to ask, like, do you think support for women's basketball is dwindling?
No, it's only going up.
Okay.
The way that people have been talking about it, even Kevin Durant was tweeting about it yesterday and just like, oh, I love this. This is dope. And to see women's basketball being played in the wintertime when it's supposed to is great. You know what I mean?
I feel like basketball and football are being dominated in like seasons that they usually didn't dominate. Because, like, after like NFL, there's a UFL league that starts in March.
Right.
So, like, they actually see, like, all right, we want more women's basketball.
Right.
Because of, like, the hype that Angel Reese and Asia Wilson and, CC, Caitlin Clark, have brought to the game, like, in recent years. Like, it's been, like, all right, we want more of this.
Right.
So, for us to, like, get this, like, in the winter, like, going into, like, spring, this is really, like, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to tune into it. Yeah. I just really want there to be more star-studded, like, players in this league.
Well, I mean, if you watch the game, there are stars in it.
There are
then
stars.
you would know that there's stars in it. Like,
there are stars. Like,
Skylar Diggins, Kalia Copper, Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, those are huge players in our game.
Skylar is
Ryan Howard.
She's been here for a while.
Yeah.
There are some names I don't know.
Yeah. Get familiar.
We'll learn.
Tune in.
We're gonna learn.
Yeah. But
just wait till Hannah Hidalgo get in there.
Oh yeah.
Kill her.
Speaking of college,
let's talk about it.
Let's go through the top 5 real quick because we were talking about that last week and it's shaked up a little bit this week. So we got number 1 UCLA. They still remain undefeated, and number 2 South Carolina been holding it down. They got a big one tomorrow against Oklahoma. Make sure y'all tune into that. And then Notre Dame coming in at number 3. They've been holding it down with Hannah out actually the last couple of games. Yeah. They still been finding ways to get it done. So we love that. Hopefully she gets back healthy and back on the court soon. Mm-hmm. Then number 4, we got Southern Cal, which they have a game against Indiana tomorrow. That should be pretty good. And then coming in at number 5 is LSU. No longer Texas, it's LSU.
LSU been playing really good.
And they've been playing pretty good as well. Yeah. And so actually South Carolina and LSU play on Thursday. Ooh. So that's going to be a great matchup. The SEC on the men's and the women's side this year is like that. They got the most ranked teams of any conference this year, both sides.
Really?
Yes. Every night it's a dogfight. And so
second, I got a kid, men's basketball. I think his name like Murray Boyles or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he's tough. He actually dates Chloe Kitts on the women's team.
And my mom and his mom went to school together at USC.
Oh,
so that's her. She's a lawyer. Ooh, that don't matter. But yeah, like that's her song.
So he's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna stay there because they're not playing well this year.
I thought he was gonna leave. He could have left last year. He was pretty solid last year.
I think that I won't talk about people's jobs, but I hope Lamont can figure it out. But I don't know how much longer he's gonna be there if they don't get it together. And shout out to Don Staley too, who just got a bag. Lady to go to 2030, getting $4 million a year. You know them incentives in there, and she about to keep doing the damn thing. So shout out to Don, and Don we trust.
Crucial coming in like hotcakes.
Okay.
You love a program with a strong stability, coach stability. So
we love that. So that new AD came in and did what he needed to do: hold it down, keep Don Staley, keep the revenue generating.
I think South Carolina, like athletic department as a whole, has a lot of money coming in.
Oh yeah.
Because not only has it been like a thing with basketball, like men and women, football
right now.
Football recruiting is like killing right now for South Carolina. So
and track and field has always been pretty competitive for them too. They continue to do that.
Baseball, not too. Like maybe like in the last 5-10 years, they won a like World Series.
Better, yep. Soccer, women's soccer did pretty well. I think in the fall.
Okay.
Like, so that's sports kind of stepping up. So we love that. All right, let's get into some music and culture here. Let's talk about my boy Drizzy Drake.
I'm gonna let you start off with him because at this point, people should know where I stand on it.
I mean, he dropped the one lawsuit, and now he filed one for defamation.
Against who?
His character.
UMG, the record labels.
Yeah, they come after my guy's character.
My guy is literally naming streamers at this point.
No. He's not naming them as his character. It's like people that help enhance all these things by talking about.
Do you know that he actually sent a text message to Constantine the night he dropped Family Matters saying, "Hey, stay on stream"? He did the same thing. He would have benefited from the same streamers if Meet the Grams didn't come 30 minutes after he dropped Family Matters. I just want you to know, this is not hip hop. This is not hip hop.
It's a lot of not hip hop going on.
Is this hip hop?
Because it's also like, the clip I sent you earlier today, how Kendrick's records are just staying at number one because he has the back of the record labels. Drake is independent, so
now he's independent. When he was doing those tours, he was doing those tours on the back of a $500 million deal that he had with UMG.
Yeah, but they also wanted him to do arenas, and he said he didn't want to do that. So then they fell out about that.
He did.
Arenas. I mean stadiums. They wanted him to do stadiums years ago, and he didn't want to do that. He was like, I like being in arenas. I feel more intimate, close to my fans. All these things. He didn't want to do stadiums.
I think another thing, because you sent me the clip earlier. I actually, watching some of that podcast or whatever that we was watching, and legit, I think what is happening is he benefited from the backs of the record labels, the same way that we're saying that. Huh?
At some point,
yeah,
early in his career.
Yeah, even before all of this happened, a lot of what Kendrick is going through now, Kendrick is the guy. Even right now, this trailer right now for.
Yeah, they use his song.
Yeah, they got Kendrick's song on there. Right. Yeah, so a lot of what Kendrick is getting now, which I think is well deserved. Kendrick is a really good artist.
Absolutely.
Drake has benefited from. He has benefited from streaming farms. He has benefited from the money, all of the money in the record labels being thrown at him to push his not only his name, his brand, but also his music. I think it's at a point now where bro is just he's trying to fight. He's fighting to stay relevant.
No, Drake don't always be relevant because he has the talent to do so. It's a matter of his records being at the charts where they're supposed to be, but they're not being pushed because it's not a backing for that, and everybody's like he's like 20v1. They all hating on the guy because come on, some of them records should pop.
I think that regardless of whatever, his music pops because people listen to it. Right. If it's really about, if we're making this about the record labels pushing his music, at that point, that's telling me that your music is not really, it's not hip hop. It's not what we really want to listen to.
I think people are so much following trends where it's people that listen to got on Kendrick just recently this past year, they ain't listen to this shit before. You ain't on Good Kid, Mad City. You ain't on You want to know Morale of the Big Steppers. You want to know what's the one where he's outside the White House?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly. Y'all wasn't on that shit. Now everybody wasn't on that, and I get it. You find out artists at a later time, right?
Yeah.
But you got some that have rolled with Kendrick. Like I'm okay arguing with people. Like I've always loved Kendrick.
I love Kendrick.
Always. Me too. Him, J. Cole, Drake. I've loved them since the time they came out.
Those have always been our big three.
Exactly.
Will forever be our big three.
But you got some people that like, oh, I'm just on this Kendrick stuff because this shit is hot right now, and they like just want to. And I get it's hard sometimes to like Drake because of the antics and different things that he does and his little posts on Instagram, whatever.
But I think that go ahead.
But it's like at the end of the day, you can't deny the greatness in his music because we've all like it's so relatable in the fact of like what he talks about when it comes to relationships and dating and just whatever.
I think Drake has had a moment where he was relatable. I don't think Drake is as relatable in this era of his time as he was when we were coming up listening to him. One thing I will say about Kendrick is that I'm for the new fans coming in that are now experiencing what we knew about Kendrick.
Right.
Kendrick really makes underground music. A lot of his music is not going to be played on mainstream commercials. You're not going to listen to it in the club. But he doesn't J. Cole does not make music also for the club or anything on mainstream.
Right.
A lot of their music is underground. Drake was the face that actually made pop music.
He made music for both.
He made music for both. But I do think that at a certain point in time, you have to think about the ethics of he is never in life have we seen a rap artist sue for defamation in reference to a record. Not even a record, a rap diss.
This is true.
Like there have been worse rap disses where people have talked about kidnapping their families, effing their baby mamas, doing a whole bunch of work. I mean, being called a PDF file is kind of bad.
That's
totally bad. Different. But I think that the level of
you say PDF file?
Yeah, PDF file. Okay. But I think the level that he has taken it to is a level that we've never seen before. Now, I don't think any other rapper outside of Drake would have done. Do you? I don't.
I can't. I mean, I agree. I can't see somebody else doing it. Mm-hmm. But I get in this era right now that we're in, being called a pedophile when that's been a term right now for R. Kelly and Diddy. Yeah, you're damaging my character. I can't be in the same sentence with them dudes.
That's true.
Them dudes in jail.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah. I think had it been maybe 5-10 years ago, he probably wouldn't have done it. Mm-hmm. But now in this era that we're in right now, it's so sensitive. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's a sensitive era where when someone calls you a pedophile, this generation now, they're going to say, oh, pedophile? And they're going to find proof. Any little inkling that you, talked to someone they're going to figure out, what it was. They're going to look at your past tweets. They're going to look at different videos. They're going to look at everything to see, and confirm, okay, this is why he's calling him a pedophile. Yeah. This is why he's saying that he has a child here because of this child here. And then his dad posted this picture here and da-da-da-da, woody-woody. I think that the essence of hip-hop has, have been lost over time. I think that this right here takes it to another level of bringing lawsuits. I understand the lawsuit. I understand that there's a lot of money that he could lose with these, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? The branding of being called a pedophile.
Yeah.
But it also takes, it also makes me believe that we're in a culture now, in a society now that literally it's very PC culture at this point. Nothing can be said about anybody at any given time without someone trying to cancel you or suing you or trying to defame what you have to say because we just live in a very soft culture now, a very soft
I agree.
World now.
It's a soft world, soft culture for sure.
I really feel like you got. I think the energy that Kendrick came on was very much we need to bring back bullying to the world. And what Drake was very much shown is I can't match the energy of hip hop.
Not at this
true
time.
gritty hip hop at this time.
He did when he was, going against Meek Mill, but Kendrick a different beast. So
Yeah.
But
do you feel like? But to get back into like the lawsuit, do you feel like he'll win this lawsuit?
I mean, probably not. So many people against him, and
He's fighting the corporation.
Yeah, I mean,
the big music machine.
I'd be shocked, but I mean, it is what it is. I know we're going to continue to follow it and see what's going on, but I mean, I'd be shocked if he did. I think it's a tall ask.
It is
to go against them, but we'll see. We'll stay, in tune with that and see what goes on. So.
Drake, just drop good music, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what I want though.
Yeah,
come on, some music.
Just drop good music. Like, I genuinely believe like if you start dropping that old, you would never be old Drake. But if you start just dropping really introspective music and just giving us like that old feel of just like sitting back like in college, like just
make me feel nostalgic,
heartbreak, like
I feel like he's gonna drop something around the Super Bowl. I'm standing on that. We got a couple weeks, but I feel like it's coming.
You need to do something, man.
I feel like it's coming. Speaking of drops, though,
let's talk about it. I did. Mac Miller.
Yeah, I hadn't listened to it, so
it's pretty good. It's really sad just thinking about like. That was like our high school, college career. Mm-hmm. So like when he dropped, like that was just really big. I was on that like him, Currency, Wiz Khalifa, that era, like that rostrum like records era. But man, like it was very nostalgic. His sound had like definitely evolved over time. But he has a song with SZA on there that's really, really good. I didn't know that he gave SZA a big break. And told SZA before, like, she was even known to us that she was going to be big,
That's dope.
So, like, she even did it. She posted yesterday, Friday, actually, just talking about how, like, she missed him and how, like, he believed in her when nobody else did. So,
that's dope.
Man,
I have to get her to listen. So, I heard some people talk about it. I've heard great reviews about it, and that it's very sad and have people kind of really in their feelings.
Yeah.
But, rest in peace to Mac Miller. Look forward to tuning into that.
Found out that they actually had like a whole. It was somewhere in Charlotte. It's a record. It's they sell vinyls and stuff like that. Okay. We're gonna plug y'all in on that too on our Instagram. But there's like a record, like a vinyls record shop that did like a whole vinyl for Balloonerism.
Oh, that's dope.
They played the whole album through, and people can go there and vibe out. That was yesterday, but I'm gonna start looking up like their page and stuff like that to see what they have going on. I think that would be a nice little vibe for us too.
Yeah. So movies out this weekend.
Yep.
Den of Thieves.
I
don't really know nothing about that.
You don't?
My girl went to go see yesterday with her friends. But
you didn't see the first one?
Nope.
You should watch the first one.
I'm not a big movies person. I'm more of a TV kind of person. I'm going to the movies tomorrow to see one of them days because that just came out.
I watched that yesterday.
Yeah. Don't tell me about it.
I'm not.
I've heard. You said it was great. I heard it wasn't good. But
it's good, but it's very much like niggers.
Yeah. Hey, I'm supporting anything with Issa. It got Kiki in it and SZA, so we love that. So I'm gonna pull up to that. It's gonna be good.
I think you would like. Do you like slow? Like if you were to watch a show or a movie, do you like slow movies, funny movies? Like what's your like category, genre?
I mean, I like a little bit of it all. I like funny. I like stuff with a little bit of crime.
Yeah.
It's suspense. I don't do nothing scary though.
I think you'll like it. I think you'll like Den of Thieves.
Yeah. Okay.
You should
I might have to check it out then.
If I gotta watch Unravel, you gotta watch Den
of Thieves. Dang. Is that a deal? All right, get back to you on that one.
Let's get back to it.
So, as we mentioned earlier, the inauguration is on Monday. Michelle said, I ain't going.
Yeah.
I ain't going for that.
She ain't going for that.
There's a lot of people not going. Dang, my voice just went out right there. There's a lot of people not going for nothing these days. That's what Drake's trying to tell you. I ain't going for that pedophile stuff. I ain't going for it.
Michelle Obama has decided not to go to the inauguration of the 52nd.
And we love that, Michelle.
Well, the
president-elect
Donald Trump. Look, regardless, but then again, we can't. I'm not gonna be. I always say when people go low. She said
it. What you mean?
When people go low, you go high. You feel me?
Right.
But I will say that when President Joe Biden was inaugurated, you know who didn't show up?
Exactly.
Trump. So,
hello.
But I do think I had an issue with Michelle Obama not showing up for the Jimmy Carter funeral. Now, I don't know why she could have been sick. It could have been a lot of other things. But if it's the same
There's a lot of stuff going around.
Yeah.
We both feel a little sick.
Yeah, I'm getting a little sick.
I'm still trying to get over it.
But I think if it's the reason that we all think it's for...
She said on big business.
That ain't...
Big Michelle, not the little... I'm not
you
going.
can't tell us.
You're not the best man. You're the worst man. That's what she's saying. I've ever known. No way. I ain't going. I am.
Yeah. So if you don't want to go stay your black ass at home either, I probably wouldn't even watch the inauguration.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Mustard!
Yo, on that note, man, listen.
We out of here.
Hey, we about to be out of here. We're going to plug y'all in to the things that we talked about at the earlier section of what's going on in Charlotte in the next couple of days.
Queen Fest. Make sure you go get some food.
Yeah, the link will be in our description.
Yeah, in our description, in our bio. Remember, those plates are like $40, $50 per person. So, man, go out there. It's going to be like 3, 4, 5 course meals, man.
Literally have a feast.
Yeah. All my friends are fly.
Yeah.
At Shug Harbor, that's going to be MLK Day from 8 to 12, man. We're going to have that link in our description in our bio as well. DaBaby with Friends, Spectrum Center, we are not going to have that. You need to go to Ticketmaster to find those tickets. We might have it, or, Better Luck Tomorrow. That's another little thing going on. Open house. January 25th at Explicit Bistro and Lounge. Is that over there by Underground?
Don't ask me. I put it.
I think it's over there. That place is really small, but the vibes might be there. So
the vibes gonna be there for sure. Better Luck Tomorrow. They go crazy. Yeah. Uncle Luke and them boys might be there too. So go ahead and get your and then Hornets Lakers. We ain't no telling how that's gonna go. Actually, my Lakers have not been playing well, but
hey,
we shall see.
Just go see Melo go crazy.
Yeah, he been cooking.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
And the boy is performing at the Lions game.
Yes.
That's dope.
That is dope.
All right, but be sure to subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And then follow us on IG. I would say TikTok, but it's going black tomorrow. So
it might go black.
If it don't go black, follow us on there too.
President-elect said that he might give TikTok 90 days. So maybe for those who don't like him, maybe he gets a little brownie points for that.
I don't know. That'll be TBD. But see y'all next week. We appreciate y'all plugging in with us. Until next time. Plug!
All right, Mike.